morning and welcome to the VSA Capital 5-Minute Morning Miner on Friday, January the 23rd. It's the end of the week. We've made it there. What a long week it's been. So much going on. It's pretty chaotic out there. Morning, Paul.
It is pretty chaotic. The big move again in the gold and silver price overnight.
Gold tantalizingly close to $5,000, which we've been predicting for over a year, at currently trading $49.42. And silver tantalizingly close to $100, currently just around the $99 mark. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. Commodities strong. Copper was strong overnight. Tungsten yet again was strong overnight. Tin was strong overnight. Uranium nudged up 50 cents overnight. It's all going very much the way we've said it would for quite a long time. And it's going to last for quite a few years. You have not missed the boat yet if you're not exposed to mining. Also, we had yesterday our VSA Vision contest with quite a few mining companies. We had Cornish Metals, who I thought presented a really good story. We had Ionic Rare Earths present, and they have a very interesting magnet recycling business in Belfast, which is why they were allowed to enter as a British company. That was not us cheating at all, I promise you. We had Northern Lithium present. I thought Nick Popple did a very good job there. And it is Northern Lithium, very, very different to Cornish Lithium. And so one that's worthwhile having a look at. And they have got EIS, he did remind us. And the other one, sort of in the mining sector, was Recycle It Global, which is a Cornish recycling of waste product like tailings for mines, that sort of thing, dredging if you're in a harbour or something, or taking all the waste land from house builders and recycling it and making good aggregates. They actually came runner-up. None of the mining companies managed to win it. It's a very, very interesting company down in Cornwall, and actually Paul presented so well. It was very impressive. But anyway, there we go. That was yesterday, very exciting. We did also have a little bit of a protester who stood up in the middle of Richard Tice's address. She got it all wrong with a couple of her colleagues. This was an investment forum, not a political forum. We were just interested to hear what Reformer got to say and what Richard got to say. She was very calmly removed from the audience. Made it actually quite interesting in a funny sort of way. But yeah, she picked completely the wrong place to go. But then that's protesters for you. They don't really understand, I think, what they're doing. Let's move quickly on to the news, though. There's a few things out there, particularly from Canada. Let's just start in Canada and Mexican gold and silver, which we're always talking about. But we mentioned yesterday Luca joining the OTCQX Best 50. Today, it's Guanajuato Silver has joined the Best 50. So well done to them. And then also Avino Silver and Gold had full year results yesterday, or production results yesterday. Paul, do you want to talk through those?
Yes, that's right. Fourth quarter and full year results. For the full year, 1.158 million ounces of silver produced, with 7,600 ounces of gold and 5.7 million pounds of copper produced, for a total of 2.6 million silver equivalent ounces. And that's within the production guidance that they had given, between 2.5 and 2.8 on that silver equivalent. Safety performance improved, which was very nice to see, by 27%. So it's becoming not only producing more metals, but doing it more safely as well. And they ended the December 31 period with $100 million of cash. Key development in the fourth quarter was also produced 345,000 ounces in the fourth quarter, 1,700 ounces gold, and 1.3 million pounds of copper in the fourth quarter. And they will put out their financial statements on March the 11th, but with 100 million cash and now 4 operating ore faces within the La Preciosa mine, I think things are moving along quite nicely at Avino.
It's a great business, actually. I was very impressed and just growing nicely organically. Fantastic. Okay, well, thanks for that, Paul. Slightly strange one, I'll just mention. Jubilee Metals, one of the non-execs, Nicholas Taylor, has resigned with immediate effect. Always spooks the market a little bit. I like Jubilee Metals, very difficult to get hold of, but actually, if Leon Kurtzer, the CEO, is listening to this podcast, or anybody who knows Leon, I have sent him an email inviting him to have lunch with me in Johannesburg on Thursday, I think it's the 5th of February, before Indaba. So, yeah, if anybody from Jubilee Metals is listening, please tell Leon I'd just like to buy him lunch and have a chat with him. Nothing wrong with that. I'm quite a nice guy. I can buy a nice lunch. Anything else you got, Paul?
Yeah, real quickly here, we've been following, as you know, Celsius, the London-quoted Philippines copper explorer. They put out the DFS study on their MCB project, or I can't pronounce exactly the Filipino names for that copper gold project in the Philippines. But that, of course, with the much better copper prices and so forth, the DFS has to look pretty good here at this point. IRR 31% post-tax, or excuse me, 31% pre-tax and 24% post-tax. That's based on current spot prices of $6 and $4,500 gold. I gave you the base case numbers, but at these current spot prices, those numbers go to 42% and 34%. So it's more than robust enough for this copper porphyry project, with C1 cash costs net of byproducts of 41 cents a pound copper. So it's going to be one of the low end cost operations globally as well. So keep a close eye on that one as it proceeds now with formal recording of the DFS results, and then we'll pursue, I'm sure, some kind of a financing during this coming year.
Well, Paul, we'll let you keep an eye on it for us, and you can tell everyone what to do. Right, I hope everyone has a really good weekend. The weather looks okay tomorrow, not so good on Sunday, and we'll be back again on Monday. But yeah, enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.